Hootie hoo, hootie hoo, hootie hoo, hootie hoo, hootie hoo, hootie hoo. Come one, come y'all. Come one, come y'all. This is the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. Welcome to your Urban Horoscope experience. We finna get it on like Donkey Kong to the break of dawn. Now, it's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. It's cold in the mug. Can y'all see my breath? It's California cold, so I'm the fuck freezing. Nah, just playing, but I look like it's really cold. I got on all this stuff like, girl. So, how's everything going? Welcome to the bakery. Y'all know we like to keep it sweet over here at the bakery. We're going to crack these digital fortune cookies. We're going to slide past the edibles rack. I'm pretty sure I got something. It's a few things I've been wanting to just talk about. So something about let me see if I can pull it up real fast. So y'all know in the edibles rack, that's where we exchange information. Because since it got me through, I want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do in the edibles rack is exchange information, and we grown and sexy. It can get a little risque over there sometimes. But today, what I have here is a list for us 15 tiny habits that will change your life. So hopefully by the time we get through these digital fortune cookies and these horoscopes, I won't have no technical difficulties pulling it up. If we don't, that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be for the edibles rack today. 15 tiny habits that will change your life. Okay, and then the celebrity that we're going to be giving a fortune cookie to today is y'all ready? Jay-Z. We're gonna give Jay-Z a fortune cookie because you know what I'm saying, some things just hit the news and shit's about to hit the fan. We don't know, but it might. I don't know. It ain't. That's just celebrity gossip to me. We could talk about it. Um, So we gonna do that. And Nikki Giovanni passed. I'm not old enough to really be able to share personal experiences that I may have witnessed, you know what I'm saying, if I was a little older, like maybe some appearances that she made on certain television programs, or maybe her being honored somewhere and it being a big deal. You know, if I was old enough, I would have been around to see that type of stuff, or the things that she had an impact on because she was involved. From what the small research that I did do, she was a small, and she's an American poet. She's African American poet. She was involved with the civil rights movement, and just she stood up for black people when black people needed to be stood up for. Oh, girl, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm working now. You should have answered it when I was calling. Can y'all hear me? I don't think y'all can hear while the phone is ringing. I'm just gonna have to let it ring. All right, it was a phone call. I don't know if y'all can hear me while the phone was ringing. I just called her back. She called me, and then I called her back 5 minutes later. Now she calling me back. I'm at work. I'm doing the YouTube. People get paid off the YouTube. I'm about to see. Now I'm nervous to hand out these flyers. I want that thing to not be there that tell you how many people watching. I want that to not be there. But we gonna make a way. I'm gonna make a way to be bold enough to be in front of the people. Okay. I feel like, I want to figure out where my target market be at. Some people who will be interested in hearing about the horoscopes. But really, it's not just horoscope. We got recipes for life over here. That's why this is the bakery. What we have for you are recipes for life. And that's what we got. That's what we got. Because then you call me now for your free reading. Call me now. All right. Now the way that goes is what you're gonna want to do is not free, it's $40. And so what you get there is your own customized recipe. We're gonna talk for a few minutes. $40 to get you 20 minutes. Okay, we're gonna talk over $40 get you 15 minutes. Just we could do like Geico. 15 minutes like Geico, okay? $40 for 15 minutes like Geico, okay? So what that's gonna do, we gonna take your ultimate, we gonna talk about what your ultimate objective is, what you hoping to achieve, what your definition of success is, and what you want your life to look like. And then we're going to combine that with the resources and the opportunities. This is what you want to have. This is the resources and opportunities. This is my word is bond right in between. You see that? What you're going to do, the bond it together with my word. What we're going to factor in there is what do you think could be holding you back? You know, we're going to need you to be completely honest with this. And you know, there's some things that you might not specifically want to share with me, and that's fine. Now, I'll tell you right now, I'm probably not gonna remember. I don't be remembering other people's business and shit. That just ain't my thing. But even if it's something that you don't want to share, you could just say there is one other thing that I don't want to mention, but just being completely open and honest, and then I'll have no idea what it is. We could just refer to it as that one other thing if you feel like, you know, whoop de whoop and whoop de whoop. So we're gonna factor in what you feel like could be holding you back, and who's the five closest people to you, because you are the sum of the five closest people to you. Hang around 9 millionaires and you'll be the 10th. You know what I'm saying? So. So that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what we gonna be doing. That's what the bakery is for. That's what the bakery is about. We have recipes for life. I've been getting our done recipe together. Recipe DONE, the recipe for dodging the onset of negative emotions. Okay. But what people, you know, when people say you need to heal and let it go, and you know what I'm saying, what do people specifically mean? What is the definition? How do I measure that? How do I know when I did it or not? You know what I'm saying? So we talked about that a little bit yesterday, but that's all a part of recipe DONE, the done recipe, dodging the onset of negative emotions. And what else? You be your beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Make a statement without making a sound. All right, now you got to think fast, but be slow to keep up with some of this shit. Because you got to think fast to see where we're going, but you got to be willing to stop, slow down, look around, and possibly go another way and make your own path. You know, sometimes it be that way. Everything just ain't, oh, it worked like this on a movie, it worked like this on the TV. That's how people mess up good relationships too. Oh, you haven't known me long enough to love me. We haven't known each other long enough to get married. If you feel the feel, then go with it. Hell, they live like it's the 90s. In the 90s, shit, it was people wasn't overly offensive and rude and disrespectful, but you could fuck around and find out, and it wasn't too many repercussions. Life was just raw. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's why we got the recipes, because you need a little, you need somebody in your life that's gonna give you the energy of, hey, sometimes shit can get chaotic and it ain't no other way around it. Peace don't always work. The nice guy does indeed finish last. I can tell you that right now. So stand your goddamn motherfucking ground when you're moving around on this planet. Now, the celebrity fortune cookie would be for some recognition, a toast, or some encouragement. We got a new one we working on called the Bell Money Fortune Cookie. Today, Jay-Z is getting the Bell Money Fortune Cookie. I wasn't sure if he was gonna really do it, but he can be the first one. Now, we tried to give Puff Daddy a fortune cookie. Do y'all know I cracked that fortune cookie open and it was empty? It was not nothing in there. Boy, I ain't never seen that. But so this is gonna be our very first Bell Money Fortune Cookie for Jay-Z. I'm gonna do some research on Nikki Giovanni so we can give her the proper, recognize her for the proper accolades and things. She just passed, I think this morning, sometime early this morning. She lived a good long life. I think she lived from 19, I think it said 1946 or 1926 to yesterday, this morning. I want to say 46. So she lived a good long life and she left her mark on this planet. She did the damn thing like she was supposed to do. She did what she was supposed to do. She passed the P's like we used to do. God sent her here with a purpose. She fulfilled that goddamn purpose. So Nikki Giovanni, she's gonna be getting a fortune cookie. Now we about to run out because let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go over there to the Chinese place and get some more. I might have enough left for one or two more episodes, and I'm gonna have to make my way on over there to get some more. But that's what we doing today. Let's go ahead and get started. Timestamps. Y'all want timestamps? Let me see. Now this is a one-woman show. It's just me, God, the universe, the ancestors, and y'all, the biscuits. So once I get some more biscuits in, I might be able to hopefully convince one of y'all to do the timestamps for everybody. Okay, y'all, one of y'all can do the timestamps for everybody. But for right now, I'm gonna have to do them, and it's gonna make things not go as smoothly as they could go. It could quite possibly fuck up my signal. We fuck with the energy and the flow and the vibe of things just a tad, just a tad. But what I want to do is I want to write down which one is which one. I should have did this already, but this is kind of fun doing this YouTube. I see why people do this. Cause I'm getting it out the way right now, right? So that I could do some what I need to be doing and stuff all day today. But then I'm planning to calculate in my head what I need to do today. I'm over here calculating how I can make another video. I'm like, you don't need to make another video today. You definitely got other shit you need to worry about and work on. We have the now this is the bakery. We have the boutique, IG, the IG for the boutique. It's Touch Bamboo MF Fashions underscore MF underscore Fashions. Touch Bamboo MF underscore Fashions. And then we do Bows, Bobbles, and Beyond. Matching Family Fashions would be um the bows is matched. The bows, hair bows, bow ties, bow dog collars, and vintage couture bow neckties as far as the women's. And the bomb ass hair bobbles, you ain't seen these nowhere. You're not gonna see these nowhere. They bomb as fuck. You might call them ballies or knockers where you from, but I had took a liking to the word bobbles, so we gonna go with that. I just think the thing I make called a product that I make called deep gripper for people who wear long fingernails. You have a hard time getting your card out of the ATM sometimes because your nails are too long, and then at that point you looking around trying to get ask a stranger to help you get your card out the machine. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I invented the deep gripper, and it's also you can touch your smartphone with it. You can touch the screen on your smartphone. You can also hook your keys. It's a keychain, so you hook it to your keys, and it's always readily available for you. Whenever you're somewhere using the ATM, you probably do have your keys with you more than likely, so it's always readily available for you. And also for reminding you to take things with you, help you to not forget what you need to take with you. So, for example, it's a gripper. It clips. So whatever you need to take with you for the day that you don't want to forget, you clip it onto there. You got some envelopes or some papers that you want to take with you, you can clip it right on in there. When you grab your keys, it's going to be hanging on there. You know what I'm saying? You remember to carry it with you. So that's what the deep gripper is. You can go see all that over on the Instagram page. That's the boutique in Bamboo Plaza. Touch Bamboo MF underscore Fashions. That's the name of the Instagram. And then, y'all know we got some other stuff we're working on. Candy House, Flower Shop, Karaoke, Bar and Wings, the karaoke the karaoke and wing bar, Cafe Bamboo. Okay, we getting all this in order. It's just gonna start getting real cute around here. I'm just laying this foundation for us, so y'all can have some content to look back at and look through. If y'all get over here and like the recipes and it tastes good to you and it feel good to your soul, because we try to keep it sweet over here at the bakery. I do my best to keep it as sweet as I can. I feel like I be thinking about it. I feel like my approach is a little bit like DMX influenced. My approach is DMX influenced, if you ask me. So we do, and for all intents and purposes, want to keep it sweet and honest over here at the bakery. We sugarcoat the truth. That's what we do here. We sugarcoat the truth. So come on over here for some of this sugar-coated truth. My surrounding, change your life. All right, I'm really not trying to be here too long. Once this thing starts saying, "Oh, I've been sitting here for over an hour doing this," my signal start getting weak. My signal start getting weak. That's why the time shouldn't be right there, and how many people was watching shouldn't be right there. But I know it's all a part of the game, and I need to take it all in. Oh, I almost was about to do the horoscopes. We ain't even did the fortune cookies. Y'all ready for these digital fortune cookies? Are you ready? Where's the pen at? We gonna start with Sagittarius, since we in Sagittarius season. God damn. Hooty hoo. Good clothes. Open many doors. Go shopping. Mm. Capricorn. I think that's somebody who I don't even want to talk to. That ain't no nigga. That ain't nobody but some bullshit. County office don't ain't gonna call from that. She could have said something. Think she slick. All right, Capricorn. My phone was ringing. Sorry, y'all. You create your own stage. The audience is waiting. Aquarius. All comes at the proper time to him who knows how to wait. Pisces. A man without aim is like a clock without hands, as useless if it turns as if it stands. See, a well aimed arrow is better than three. Okay, Aries, the love of your life is sitting across from you. Taurus, be patient. In time, even an egg will walk. Gemini, you can choose right now and in every moment to put your abilities to purposeful use. There is always something you can do, no matter what the situation may be, that will move your life forward. The universe really trying to do some work in these Geminis and these Leos lately. But I'm gonna say really these Geminis. The universe really wants Gemini to come up off that, to come up onto this potential that they have. Stop selling themselves short. What? All right. I don't know. I'm getting call after call. And any other time, if I wasn't doing nothing, would nobody be calling this phone? I'll be watching Lucy. Hell, I had to turn off episode of Lucy right now to do this right now. But Gemini, yo fortune cookie, it's like a whole paragraph long and shit. And it's telling you, take what you're doing and parlay it into what it really needs to be. Like it told you the other day, any money making enterprise is a business. So whatever it is that you're doing, parlay it into what it needs to be, and you need to reach your fullest potential. The universe, Gemini, is wanting you to, don't sell yourself short. Don't make excuses. Don't act like that it ain't nothing you can do. There is. All right. Cancer, give yourself some peace and quiet for at least a few hours. Leo, you have a fine capacity for the enjoyment of life. Virgo, those who walk in each other's tracks leave no footprint. Being a follower. Libra, put your unhappiness aside. Life is beautiful. Be happy. Finally, Scorpio. The problem with resisting temptation is that it may never come again. That's Scorpio problem now. Maybe it don't need to come again. Shit. That's your goddamn problem. You feel that's why you be so tempted to say and do whatever you want to do. You know the opportunity for that bullshit may never present itself again. That's because it's unnecessary. It's not conducive. That don't mean let me hurry up and take my chance to add to the bullshit. Ooh, child. Okay, we gonna do these. I don't even do it. Okay, we gonna do these. Uh, we're gonna do the horoscopes. You know, some little lightweight to take with you as you go on your way from the bakery. It's a gift from us every day, every morning. It's croissants, something a little lightweight. You put it in your stomach. It's gonna you put something on your stomach, but we don't want you making any life decisions off of what we cook up here at the bakery. Even though my word is bond, we don't want you making any life decisions over what we cook up here off the bakery. I feel like. Let me see. Hopping out with two broken legs, trying to walk it off. Fuck you too, bitch. Call the cops. I'ma kill you and them loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. And when the cops came through, me and Dre stood next to a burned down house with a can full of gas and a handful of matches and still weren't found out. So from here on out, it's the crime too. Starting today, tomorrow's a new, and I'm still local enough to choke you to death with a Charleston chew. Slim Shady, hotter than a set of twin babies. And Mercedes Benz with the windows up, where the temp goes up to the mid 80s. Calling men ladies. Sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. There's no way that you can save me. It's okay, go with him, Haley. Uh, uh. So we're gonna go ahead and get into these digital horoscopes. I mean, these real horoscopes. Now, y'all know from horoscope.com, what they do is they look up there and they, from what they see in the stars, they write it down. And then my signal helps me translate it for y'all. Now, y'all know Eminem was not nothing to play with when it was my days when I was the teenager days. Eminem was he's very talented. One time Dr. Dre gonna say, "You gonna stop killing me at these songs? I'm not gonna be dying at every song." Then Eminem be killing Dr. Dre off for the songs, be fucking him up. But yeah, he's very talented. It's undeniable and it's unquestionable. It don't matter how much you want to see it from another way, from the nigga way, from the they not like us and the race and black is rap and rap is for black people and the culture and in appropriation and imposters and infiltrated. Eminem so goddamn talented, it do not matter. This the shit is not questionable. He ain't like rap and he wanted to imitate and be like the rappers. Eminem is a master at the art. He's not an imitator. He's not up here having fun and making cute songs. You know, that's a sample anyway, but because now she want a photo. You already know though. You only live once. That's the motto, nigga. YOLO one. We bought it every day. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this thing. Sagittarius. Who do? December 10th. These gonna be the horoscopes for everybody for December 10th, 2024. Let your sensual, nurturing instincts shine through, Sagittarius. Rely on your sixth sense. If things start to get rough, remember that you have the ability to keep your cool. Not only is this an extremely important tool, but it's also essential to maintaining any sort of stability in the situation. Keep your footing at all times. Your sanity depends on it. Okay, you have to intentionally keep your cool, or you're gonna black out and go crazy, and you know that you got to make a choice and make a decision that you're going to respond and not react. That's how you're gonna keep your feet solid. You know what I'm saying? The way the stability in the situation remains when you keep your cool. You know what I'm saying? So what you're gonna do, be a little bit more sensual in your approach. Let your nurturing instincts kick in. All right. You know what I'm saying? So what that is kind of like that's your sixth sense telling you that it's a different way that this can be handled. It's a way that it can be finessed. Okay, so if things start to get a little rough, you remember that you have the ability to keep your cool. There is a way for things to get finessed. You don't have to act the fool. Cause y'all know I done told y'all out. Sometimes I done had to cuss the people out to get to what I wanted to get to. Why did I have to do that? Why couldn't just come in here and be regular and get the services? Why did I have to act a fool? But Sagittarius, you don't. Nobody does, probably. I mean, and, looking at the history of this country, people didn't have to fight for their rights. So if everybody kept cool about shit, black people would. Hello, hello. We are back. We had a technical difficulty. I'm not sure what happened there, but I think we lost service for a while. But it looks like we were able to get it back going. I think it's all still going to be connected on the same live video stream, so that'll work. Now we had just got through Sagittarius horoscope, and basically what we were saying was, I was telling you to keep your cool through this situation, and I certainly agree with that. Now I would like to add that there are sometimes, good trouble. There are sometimes in history where keeping your cool would have never got you where you needed to be. Certain people would have still been enslaved. Certain people would have still been in camps. Sometimes you had to fight for what you wanted. Okay, and then now I know your horoscope is saying keep your cool, but sometimes it don't work out that way. Nice people do finish last sometimes. I would just like to add that. Now, what it said is this is essential. It's an extremely important tool to keep your cool. So you know what they say. Everything that happens is 10% what happened and 90% how your ass reacts. You know what I'm saying? So you keep that in mind when you want to respond and not reply. Okay, hooty hoo, Capricorn. Mm, mm, mm. A solid grounding is apt to be extremely important to you today, Capricorn. Hearts may be broken or won, depending on how well you play your cards. Keep in mind that the slow and steady contender is most likely going to win this race. All the talk in the world will get you nowhere. Today is about quality and action. Shoddy efforts will yield shoddy results. Okay, Capricorn, you hear that? You get the half-assing it, you're going to get what you give. You're going to get what you give. So that's not what you want to do. See, I know me, I'm the type of person that I don't like to do things halfway. If I said I'm going to do it, I want to lay the foundation for it. I want it all. We want to know where it originated, why they feel it was good, what chemicals in the brain reacts to that. No, I'm just playing. But, don't do nothing halfway if you want good results. And they say if you want it done right, do it yourself. You got to do it right yourself. Hell, you can't do it halfway on your own to your own self. Now, you said you need some solid grounding too, like I just said to the last zodiac sign. Now slow and steady is what's going to help you win. One of my favorite fortune cookies that I saw recently said, the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. That shit just changed my life. You know how they say, have you ever heard something that just changed the way you look at shit? Because it's true. The first mouse, he was brushing, the cat snatched his ass up. So the second mouse got the cheese. All right. So, be steady in this approach. All the talk in the world won't get you nowhere. It's about action, what you're willing to do, and the quality of your actions, not just doing something so you can say you did it. All right. Now you're gonna break some hearts or you're gonna win some hearts, depending on how well you play your cards. You want to win people over. You not about you can't just be talking and halfway delivering. Deliver some quality action to the people. Okay, and that's how you create solid ground. Hooty hoo, Capricorn. That was for you to you. Aquarius, your turn. Regardless of how much the storm seems to be raging out of control, you will be able to handle it, Aquarius. Have confidence in your grounded nature. There's a reason why you take the time to address the details and carefully plan your moves. Today is one day when you will see the rewards of your diligent actions, especially in love, beauty, and your deepest emotions. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, you one of those zodiac signs that you don't make a lot of noise. You don't stand out a lot. You don't have like a big personality. You just solid in what you're doing and you moving. You got your life in order. It said right here. You stay organized and worry about the details and carefully plan things. And that's gonna pay off for you today. Now, what some people don't realize is that, some way that's the only way things work. You go somewhere, you couldn't have just showed up. You needed a reservation. You have to check in at a certain time to be qualified for this, and you needed this and that. People that is not organized and didn't plan everything out, they wouldn't gonna be able to get in. That's why they needed you. Now, they might make it seem like you boring, but the fun they had wouldn't even happen if your ass didn't plan it and organize it out. So don't let them take that from you, Aquarius. Okay. Now be confident in your grounded nature. That's what the zodiac, that's what the horoscope right here say. It seemed like the storm might be raging out of control, but you able to handle it. Why? Because you've been addressing details and carefully planning your moves the whole time. Even when the storm blow the stuff around, it's in an organized way, organized chaos. Have you ever heard that term? Because that's the way you set it up to be. So some people don't set you got a little bit of when the wind started blowing because everything was already organized. When people stuff wasn't already organized enough, a little bit of wind will mess it all up. Okay, stay with me, Aquarius. Stay with me. We gonna get to these recipes. We gonna cook this stuff up now. All right, Pisces. Woo-hoo! I'm writing it down, the timestamps, you guys. I'm trying to do timestamps just in case everybody don't want to live. Okay, I think we're back. I'm still checking and seeing. We had another technical difficulty right now. I think we gonna make it. All right. Okay, seem like we back. I'll go ahead and continue then. Uh, so Pisces. Hoo hoo. Wait a minute. Hold on to your hats, Pisces, and be ready for some action. You're coming to a critical point in your emotional cycle when your heart feels heavy. You may feel pinned down by a huge weight, like you're being sucked into quicksand. Grab a branch and pull yourself out. Rise above the current situation with the help of a lofty perspective. You may feel pinned down by a huge weight, like you're being sucked into quicksand. Hello? Did y'all heard the whole thing? I'm going to read it again. Hold on to your hat, Pisces, and be ready for some action. What is this phone doing? You're coming to a critical point in your emotional cycle when your heart feels heavy. You may feel pinned down by a huge weight, like you're being sucked into quicksand. Grab a branch and pull yourself out. Rise above the current situation with the help of a lofty perspective. Okay, see, you got to have a good, healthy, strong perspective of what you want to see on the other side. Okay, that's what's going to keep you going, Pisces. It's heavy. It is heavy. If you feel like it's a lot, you're not wrong in this. The universe is validating your feelings through this here horoscope. It would be a lot for anybody. Okay, if you feeling like you pinned down, you might not be the first or the last person to ever feel that way. But what you're gonna need to do is it said you need to grab a branch and pull yourself on out. Now you can't get weighed down by this. See, no matter how I feel, even if I feel I ain't never had a professional diagnose me, but what I think I know about people diagnosing you with what they think they know about psychological orders, what I think I know about depression. I'm not going to walk around and tell myself I'm depressed or I feel depressed. I'm not going to label myself with that. I'm not going to put that energy over myself. To me, that's like you want the cloud. You want a cloud just walking around with you raining on you. And it ain't got to be like that. Grab a branch and pull yourself out. You know, rise above the current situation, but I feel like current, like water, like the ocean. Pull yourself out of the current with the help of a lofty perspective. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep your eye on the prize. You got to keep your eye on the prize. You got to want to make it to the end of the rainbow. If not, you gonna be under this for as long as you let yourself be. That's what I'm getting. Hold on to your hat and be ready for some action because you're gonna be sinking and drowning for as long as you let yourself. Once you grab that branch and pull yourself out, boom. Wait a minute. Hold on. What is this phone doing? Hello? Okay, what? I don't know what the phone done just blacked and went to sleep. The phone supposed to stay open the whole time during this. That's what it normally do. But anyway, I don't know what was the last part you heard, but what it said was you're gonna be in this situation for as long as you let yourself be. You need to grab a branch and pull yourself out and stay focused on the brighter side. Go toward the light. Go toward the light at the end of the tunnel. But you know how they say when you have that dream in your sleep, do not go toward the light. Do not follow the light. Okay, we're gonna do Aries. But as far as pulling yourself up out of this river, damn it, it's gonna get dark down there in the mud. You need to make sure you can still see the light. You need to grab onto a branch while you can still see the light. Because what the universe said is you're gonna be down there as far as long as you let yourself. Woo-hoo! Aries. In a string of intense emotional dramas, the last thing you need is one more, Aries. Unfortunately, it looks like you're going to get just that. Once again, an incredible romantic scenario is coming to a head, and your emotions are in turmoil. Hold still, wait for the hit, and then proceed. If you have the feeling that you're going to blow up at someone, simply walk away from the situation. Yeah, because that's not who you want to be. That's not who you want to come off. That's not the reputation that you want to leave behind. It's that you done got your heart broke again, Aries. What's going on? A string of intense emotional dramas. You don't need more. You don't need more. And all this emotional drama may not necessarily be romantic. It's family time of year. It's family season. It's the economy is horrible. Money ain't circulating. But it said right here, emotional drama. You don't need no more of that. It look like you're gonna get some more. So what you need to do, that's because your emotions are in turmoil. and you don't want to hop up and start trying to deal with that right now. What it said is hold still and wait for the hit and then proceed. It's like you got to brace yourself for the hit. Like a football, like in football, when somebody is coming toward them, and or just in whatever situation, if you feel something coming towards you and you got to kind of brace your body for it so that your body just won't go, you know what I'm saying? You got to make yourself absorb that energy. Even though you might want to dodge it, you might want to really get out of the way. Some things can't be dodged, some things can't be avoided. So hold still, wait for the hit, and then proceed. When you take that energy and then move. Imagine if you're trying to move, like I got hit with a car. So when I realized the bitch decided she was going to hit me because she had enough space to go around, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, she not finna go around. So I braced myself for it. I was running, but I did not want the bitch to hit me while I was running, and then my whole body finna go flying. I know. Bitch, I stood right there in the middle of the street, and I'm not finna run and like, oh, she was running. I didn't know. I hit her on accident because she was running. I know. She said, no, I stood right here in the middle of the street. You can go around or not. So the bitch didn't go around. So I could see that she was trying to fit to run me over. So I just braced for impact. You're not finna hit me while I'm running. Run me over in my body. No, no. So she running. So the car was getting close and she was going fast as fuck. So I just bloop, bloop, bloop. So I think I passed out on the top of the car because I remember clear as day. Tree, house, tree, and I remember nothing else. And everybody said I was on top of the car. Everybody said my body was on top of the car, and they said she swerved to the side, and I fell off the car. And I feel like that's when I woke up when I hit the ground again because I remember the ground. That's all I remember: tree, house, the roof of the fucking house is tree, and then I remember hitting the ground. But I braced for that shit. You're not about to hit me running. You can go around or you can hit me, but I'm not about to run. But so Aries, sometimes that's the way. That's you got the whole still wait for the hit and then proceed. Sometimes that's the only way. Taurus, who the hell? Let me do a little timestamp. There's a great deal of grounding energy in your world today, Taurus, which might work to smother your fire. Whatever happens, don't let the embers burn out. One of the assets you bring to the group is a strong dynamism that gives people the courage to change. Be a fighter in the ring. Remember that at the end of the day, you need only be satisfied with the performance of one person. You. All right, Taurus. Um, you got some grounding energy today. Now, what that's going to do is you being grounded like that, those tiny little fires in your life, that's going to help those fires to go out. Wait. Whatever happens, don't let the embers go out. Uh, mm, okay. See, you being so grounded that you blending in and shit. That you're not letting yourself think fast, but be slow. Remember, that's one ingredients here at the bakery. You got to think fast, but be slow. You're not allowing yourself to think fast, but be slow, Taurus. And that's what you need to do. You need to think fast enough to know to maneuver in the situations properly, but you need to be slow enough to ground your energy before you get to maneuvering so much that the fire within you burns out. It said don't let the embers in you burn out because it is an asset to the group that people do appreciate. You trying so hard to be, you could be trying to be, just maybe you want to come off a little bit more humble and a little bit more meek. You know what I'm saying? But people appreciate the fighter in you, and that encourages them to change. You did something crazy. People consider it crazy. People consider it weird. Okay, but it's fun energy. It's not hurting nobody. Maybe it's beyond your understanding. Maybe I said too much for you. Maybe you missed it and it went over your head. Now it's weird. And I don't be on social media. It's weird. If you cannot read and you cannot spell, just say that. If you want to be over there with the regular people that's doing all the regular shit because you feel like you can stand out when you're with the regular people, just say that. Don't come over here being mad that you cannot stand out over here with that regular shit. You got to be extraordinary over here. Hell. So people like that about you, Taurus. At the end of the day, you only got to be satisfied with your own self, the performance that you put out. You ain't got to be sad. You ain't got to be happy with what everybody else did. You got to be happy with what you did. Gonna make me mad. Woo, Gemini, well, I'm glad you are all here enjoying your urban horoscope experience. We're gonna go move right along into the Gemini horoscopes. And remember, call me now for your free read. Then it's $40 for 15 minutes like Geico. Now what we're gonna do is put together a customized recipe for you for your life, based on what you want to achieve. We're gonna mix that up with the resources and the opportunities that you have available. Throw my word in there. My word is bond. We're gonna factor in what you think is holding you back. You may not necessarily want to share it, but be honest with yourself at least, and be able to address it. You know what I'm saying? And the 5 closest people in your life. We're gonna take a look at what your support system, if you have one, who your village is, if you have one. You might not. Everybody, it's not necessarily that everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? But you still got dreams and things that you want to achieve, and you don't let that hold you back. Don't let that hinder you. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into Gemini. This is your urban horoscope experience at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. And we do have some things. We have in the edibles rack 15 tiny things you can do to make a big change in your life. And then we're gonna give a fortune cookie to Jay-Z in life. This is gonna be our very first, because we got for celebrities, we got the encouragement, a toast, or recognition fortune cookies, right? And then we was thinking about adding a new one called the Bell Money Fortune Cookie. So we went ahead and we added that. Jay-Z is going to be the first recipient of our Bell Money Fortune Cookie. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying your experience here at Bamboo Plaza in the bakery. Your urban horoscope experience. Let's get back into it. Gemini, woo! Take pressing matters to the hilt today, Gemini, especially when it comes to romantic issues and emotional needs. You have all the data you need to make a valid point. You have a whole battalion of facts to back you up. So fire at will. Your feelings are strong and intense. Don't ignore them under any circumstances. Go with your gut instincts before you trust anything else. Okay, trust yourself, Gemini. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut. You know what I'm saying? And to guide you. Trust yourself when you're making this decision. Okay. Now take pressing matters to the hilt. HILT. I don't know what that means. To me, it sounds like taking in stride and do what you need to do about it. It ain't no other question. Whatever you feel, that is true. You have all the data that you need to make a valid point. Go over there with all you got that's gonna back you up, and it say fire at will. That shit say your case so strong. You just start shooting whenever you get ready to. That's how strong your case is. Your feelings are strong and they're intense. Don't ignore your feelings and don't let other people ignore them. Go with the way you do that is by going with your gut instincts and showing them that you ain't playing about what you're saying. That's how you don't let other people play about your feelings. I don't mean confront somebody or physically attack anybody, but you show other people that you're not playing about what the fuck you got going on. All right. And so you got everything that you need to do that. You are valid in what you got going on. You can shoot off at any time, and and it's gonna land where it needs to land, because everything is backing you up. You got everything backing you up. All right. What is this? Cancer. Woo-hoo! Cancer. As you try to express your opinions today, you may have the feeling that someone is kicking sand in your face. Cancer. Like a kid on the beach, you have nothing but the raw elements to use to defend yourself. Use one of your greatest gifts, the power of your mind, to combat the opposing force. Your ability to outsmart others will be your most important tool. Okay, so you know what? You know how this works. What they said on the beach. When you on the beach and somebody in the sand, somebody kicking up sand, the wind is blowing. The wind more than likely is only going to blow one way. It's not going to change directions. The wind at the beach is blowing, blowing, blowing all the same way. Because the water comes in and the gravity from the moon is pulling the water in and all the energy. Shit we learned in school. Like if you go to the beach, you sit your towel down. A few hours later, your towel will be underwater because the water is coming in slowly and slowly, as the sun goes down. But anyway, the way that you would do that, how you got to be smarter. You ain't got nothing out there with you. Y'all just outside. It said you ain't got a towel, you ain't got an umbrella, you ain't got nothing. All you have are the raw elements to use to defend yourself. That's what the horoscope.com said. So you got to outsmart the motherfucker. The only way to do this on the beach is you got to go around to the other side of them. If you sitting right here and whoever is sitting right here kicking up a whole bunch of sand, they keep fixing their towel, they keep fixing their blanket, they kids kicking up a whole bunch of sand, and the wind is blowing it towards you, you have to go sit on the other side of that person behind them or whatever. So they kicking up all that sand or whatever they doing the shit. You're not sitting right there no more. You're sitting somewhere else. And the only way they can do that is they would have to go back to around to the other side of you and start purposely kicking up sand. Now, at that point, it's about time for somebody to fuck around and find out. You know? So, you do it like that. What you want to do is try your hardest to show a motherfucker that you ain't playing. All right? So, Cancer. You feeling like you trying to express yourself and somebody kicking sand in your face like they trying to distract you and stop you from what you saying. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make sure that your message don't get out. They trying to distract you and stop you from what you saying. They trying to choke you up, blur your vision. Because sand is gonna blur your vision. Sand is gonna choke you up. That shit start getting in your nose. That shit start getting in your throat. They literally trying to stop you from saying what needs to be said. So what you need to do is outsmart they ass about it. You know what I'm saying? You need to approach it in a way that they're not even fully aware that that's what's going on. And for them to stop you, it would be blatantly obvious to everyone around. That's the way that you need to do it. Like I said, if you move to the other side of them and the only way for them to even get more sand on you is to go back around behind you. And that's going to be blatantly obvious to the people around you. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna make your case stronger, just like it said for that. That's gonna make what you need to do make more sense. You feel me? What I'm saying? Woo-hoo! Likely to be rocked today, Leo, to the point where you and all of your belongings could go overboard. Be prepared to swim ashore. Grounding and stability are the keys to maintaining a healthy attitude, especially when it comes to ever fluctuating emotions. Issues regarding the home and people's possessions are likely to surface in a dramatic manner. Listen to your heart for the answers. Okay, it's telling you to follow your intuition. Do what your heart is telling you is right. Don't be trying to pick a side. Don't be trying to be political and social about it, trying to be accepted, trying to kiss ass. Be wise, be sovereign, and be righteous in this by listening to your heart. Okay, it said issues regarding people home and possessions is coming up in a dramatic manner. It ain't coming up as some issue that need to be discussed. Somebody done told somebody business and everybody didn't even want them to really know that. But so what you handle it in a certain way so whoever didn't want the people to know won't feel exposed. You know what I'm saying? When the boat is getting rocked. And they said you and all your belongings could be going overboard, or you need to prepare to swim ashore. Grounding and stability. You need to be grounded and stable. That's how you're gonna maintain a healthy attitude. Look for lofty perspectives. You know what I'm saying? You making it to shore. You looking at that shore. That's the lofty perspective that you need. That's where you're trying to get to. Even if you lost everything, it might not be possible for you to get it all back. But if it's meant to, it'll wash up. It should wash up on the shore and it'll be back with you. You know. But emotions have been fluctuating over people's homes and positions. And so what you need to do is listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, Leo. And in the way you're gonna approach this. All right, and be prepared to swim ashore. You can't stay straddling the fence. You might have to pick a side. You might have to be prepared to swim ashore. Okay, because it's just the boat is sinking, so it's no choice but you to get off and swim. Right, but make sure you swim to the closest. I mean, your mind might be telling you to swim to the closest shore. Your gut might, because it said right here. Let me see what it said. It done blanked off. Cause it said, wait a minute, let me go back. Let me go back. It said, listen to your heart for the answers. Shit got a little dramatic when it surfaced. So your mind might be telling you swim to the closest shore. Your heart might be telling you all the resources is over there. Go around that way a little bit. See what I'm saying? And the universe said, listen to your heart. All right, Virgo. Calm down and get centered, Virgo. This is an extremely sensual day that's likely to pique your emotions. You're apt to receive input from each of your senses. So keep these channels open and available for new information that's trying to break through. Don't be hasty. You're better off taking a reserved, receptive approach today. Okay, yeah, be reserved about the way you approach things today. Be kind of calm about it. Don't be hasty. Don't rush. Consider all the moving parts when you making decisions. All right. You getting all your senses is telling you something. Nose, mouth, eyes, ears, and your sense of touch, like touch bamboo MF underscore fashions at Instagram, which is the boutique over here in Bamboo Plaza. Now back to the bakery and your urban horoscope experience. Now keep the channels open in order for you to be able to receive new information. Don't close yourself off. You know what I'm saying? Remember yesterday we talked about channels being ways of transferring thoughts and images and information. Like when you change the channel on your TV, that now it's a new channel, channeling new information in video and audio to you. You see what I'm saying? So the day is sensual. All right, it's just the way that we moving about today. It's just potent and intense. Just not. It's not blatant and obvious, but it's very much exists. And it's very much felt. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be calm and centered, because everything that's happened is gonna be potent. So take in what all your senses are telling you and how you want to approach the today. You should be receptive in your be a little reserved. That's what being sensual is. It's not blatant. It's subtle. Sensuality is stealthy, but very much potent. So take a reserved approach, but receptive, that you're able to receive what somebody is saying and you can absorb it. It's not just going to bounce off of you. It's not just going to be wasted. It's not just going to go one ear and out of the other. We ain't went down. Okay, Libra. We got two more. Okay, we got two more. It's loading a little slow. Libra, today is your day to shine in every way, Libra. There's a concentration of energy in your favor, so act boldly and without hesitation. Your emotions are leading the way, and your heart is barely a half a step behind. Follow these forces like the Pied Piper. Let this be the start of a wild ride on a whole new roller coaster of adventures. The time is right for you to lead. Okay. Libra, let's hurry up and wrap this thing on up. We've been having technical difficulties today, and it's looking like it's about to try to, I don't know what it's looking like. Let's hurry up and wrap this thing on up. So Libra, follow your heart. What stood out to me? Oh, your emotions are leading the way and your heart is halfway behind. So it might seem like you're making an emotional decision, but the passion for it is there. You might have made this decision based on emotion, but the passion for it is there. So it said, follow it like the Pied Piper. Let your passions and what you achieve just hypnotize your ass until you have achieved it, until it is yours, until it has been brought into fruition. It might get wild, but be willing. It's the right time for that. Now you're gonna be the leader when if things start getting out of control. It's a good right time for you to lead, Libra. It's a good right time for you to step up. The energy is in your favor. Act boldly, act without hesitation. And you know it is a right time for you to do that and lead. And today is your day to shine in every way. Everything you touch is going to turn to gold today, Libra. Either yesterday, today, or tomorrow, because y'all know the stars is going to be like this for a couple of days. Everything that you touch is about to turn to gold, Libra. Period. It's all what's the best that can happen. Okay, for at least the next few days. Hoo-doo. Scorpio, your heart and emotions are on the same page, Scorpio, but they may not. Your heart and emotions are on the same page, Scorpio, but they may not be on the page you want them to be. Okay. It could be that you're reminiscing about an event from the past. From the past. What was once a happy set of encounters now leaves you feeling like there are thorns in your side. Focus on the present, like Gorilla would say. And let the past become history. All right, that's recipe for done. Dodging the onset of negative emotions. You know what I'm saying? Don't get to reminiscing about some bullshit that didn't happen back in the day. Your heart and emotions are on the same page, but it's the wrong page. What you need to do is create the habit of not replaying bad memories in your head. Create the habit of, and I don't like the idea of distracting yourself. I'm not saying I didn't put no time stamp for Scorpio. I was so excited, I was ready to go. I just put that, or because it wasn't too long. It was something like that. So what? Let me look back up so I can remember what we were saying. What I was saying. Why were you saying we? What was once a good happy man thing for you? Every time you think about it, your stomach just start feeling like you just swallowed a brick. Okay, you reminiscing about things from the past. Oh yeah, stop replaying those old memories in your head. That's part of our recipe for done. DONE, dodging the onset of negative emotions. You keep replaying those memories in your head. That's why your emotions and your heart, they agree, but they not where they should be. Okay, so and like you say right here, focus on the present and let the past become history. That's a part of our recipe. That's one of the ingredients for the DONE recipe. Focus, staying present, and that's how you because when people say let it go, what the hell do let it go mean? But you let it go by staying present in the moment that you in. At any moment in time, you are always exactly where you're supposed to be. That doesn't mean you're supposed to stay there, but you know what I'm saying, everything happens for a reason. Okay, so whatever, baby, it could be a bullshit ass reason, something that you don't, but things are to be accepted. You can't deal with something if you're not fully accepting it. Now, you can it's just a certain way you don't deal with things properly if you don't fully accept it. Like even the roles people play in your life, and the role that you let them take on, and the title that you let them have, and you feel like it's a certain way that you're supposed to treat them for that. It's just all those things. All right. Now what we're gonna do now is see the internet acting funny, and it's time for us to go to the edibles rack. Hoo-doo. We are gonna make our way on over to the edibles rack and then wrap this thing on up. If it's gonna pop up, let me see if I can get some service to make it pop on up. Because what we had was 15 tiny things you can do to make a change in your life. So that wasn't it. I wonder if I could search it, because now it ain't right here. Damn. It was right there at the top. All right, so let's do let me see, how long is this? Oh no, that's too much. Ain't nobody finna read all that. Let me see. So what we can do for the edibles rack, I have 15 tiny ways, 15 tiny habits that will change your life. All right, we got another one on here that we can get into another day. How to reset your life in 15 minutes. That's cute. But okay, 15. This is a lot. Ain't nobody. All right, we're gonna do this quick. We over here in the edibles back exchanging information because since it got me through, I want to share with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. So what we doing today is 15 tiny habits that will change your life if it show up. It ain't showing up. 1, mindful mornings. Spend the first few minutes of your day in meditation or quiet reflection to set a positive tone for the hours ahead. 2, mental tasking. Before sleeping, think of a problem you have. Don't try to solve it. Just release it to your subconscious to work on overnight. So you're going to tell your dreams to give you the answer. 3, daily goal review. Remind yourself of your goals every morning. Write them down and keep manifesting. 4, workday shutdown ritual. End your workday with a simple shutdown ritual to help separate your professional and personal life. 5, evening learning. Dedicate time before bed to read books that contribute to your personal and professional growth. 6, wake up and ground yourself. This aligns your circadian rhythm with the sun and reduces stress and inflammation by reconnecting you with the earth's natural energy. Number 7, you don't know what ground yourself means, you're going to have to go Google that. It's the different ways that people do it. So if that's something that you feel like, you would want to adapt to your life, please go Google. How can you ground yourself to reduce stress and inflammation and reconnect you with the earth's natural energy? Okay. Okay. Let's stop for a second and take that in. Number 7, no phone first thing. This is the hardest but most rewarding habit. Set yourself up for a focused and calm day without the distraction of emails or social media right away. Number 8, hydrate right. Drink filtered or spring water with a pinch of natural electrolytes like Celtic sea salt and fresh lemon. Prioritize protein. Center every meal around Number 9, prioritize protein. Center every meal around bioavailable, nutrient dense protein from grass fed meat and eggs. Number 10, send a good morning message to a friend or loved one. This means more than you realize. Work blocks. Number 11, airplane mode is the best productivity tool. Use it when working. 12, limit blue light. Use orange or red lights that don't flicker in the evening to reduce blue light exposure. 13, plan tomorrow today. Every evening, plan your tasks for the next day. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Your ass is planning on failing. All right, let's wrap this thing on up with these last 2 tips. So what we were reading through here, 15 tiny habits that will change your life. Now, everything ain't for everybody. It's for somebody in particular, but nobody specific. Apply what you feel like is going to be conducive to what you're trying to achieve in your life. All right. Number 14, journaling. Write down one beautiful moment from your day to cultivate gratitude and a positive mindset. Okay, I could see that. Now that journaling, the journaling that is about writing down how you feel and your emotions and shit, that's the fuck I'm not gonna do. But one beautiful moment from your day to cultivate gratitude and a positive mindset, I'll do that. I'll do that. Only way I'm writing down some bullshit is we gonna do this one day, y'all. We gonna write down what we want to get rid of. Y'all tell me what y'all want to get rid of. I'm going to write it on a piece of paper. And we're going to be live while we do this. We're going to go to the beach. We're going to set it on fire. We're going to throw it in. They have, I don't know where they have bonfire. It's just like a fire pit along the beach. And you could just, whoever get there first, it's big enough that you could sit on one side and some other people can sit on the other side. And they just like, maybe like every 50 feet or maybe 100 feet. I don't know. Shit, on the beach along and we could just go over there. We gonna write down. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all want to get rid of but yourself. What part of yourself that you no longer want to be? The old me dead and gone. I've been traveling on this road too long. Old me's dead and gone, dead and gone. So we're gonna write it down. We're gonna throw it in the fire. 15, consistent bedtime. Stick to a regular bedtime to regulate your body's internal clock, enhancing sleep quality and energy levels. Oh my goodness. How do I be sounding when I be talking to y'all? I be sounding like I be talking kind of fast, talking kind of mush mouth, talking kind of like it's hard for me to get the words out of my mouth. Is you okay? But you know, I'm doing this YouTube for my kids, my Bop and my Bear, my Gumption and my Little, and a double shout out to my Bop and my Bear. I'm willing to try anything for these kids. And I heard the YouTube, they making a lot of money. The YouTube's making a lot of money. So I'm gonna try this out, go this route, see if I can build a nice generational wealth for my kids. I want to be able to buy each one of them a house. If I could buy each one of them a house, like really, but two houses would be there because we could have like Boosie got that house, but the family compound, you have people having the family compound. It's the one big house, and it's all little houses that go with it, but they not little houses. They nice big upstairs, downstairs houses, but they all just got a nice big property in it, all the families. So I want them to want to have that, and they'll own that house, and then they're gonna own another house somewhere else, wherever I buy it at, somewhere where it's gonna increase in value. Maybe I would like for them to buy them a house like in populated areas, or maybe certain ones that get certain houses, and we don't know who house is more valuable. Buy some of a house in developing areas. Who knows? Oh, but it's going down. Water signs. Oh, wait a minute, Jay-Z. This is gonna be our first. You're gonna be the first recipient of our celebrity bail money fortune cookie. It's usually for some encouragement, for some recognition, or a toast. But none of that is this. None of that is this situation right here. Now, you know, I guess we could off. We gonna offer him some encouragement. As we move around, he catching enough heat. I'm not the judge or the prosecutor. I wasn't there. He didn't do it to me. The songs ain't even that good from Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, a jam is a jam. Jay-Z don't even mean enough to me because he ain't got enough jams. Well, he got two jams that I like enough that I could think of right now, right off the top of my head. I guess Big Pimpin', not even that one, but I like I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. I like that song. I like girls, 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 girls. I like that song, and it's another. He got a couple of other songs that I like. But look, Jay-Z did. Now y'all know Puff Daddy he and a whole bunch of shit. They said Jay-Z was gonna be next. They must have got enough evidence and things to officially charge him and announce it to the public. And so you know the powers that be normally don't let any bad or negative press about Beyonce hit the news. Even if some bad press about Jay-Z, if it's too severe that it's gonna look bad on Beyonce, that shit is not gonna hit the news. But they did. It's quite possible that they got something to back them up with the shit. Now they said the little 13-year-old girl was there. They said it was a female celebrity that watched Jay-Z and Puff Daddy assault the girl. I want to know what was the 13-year-old girl doing at the party. She knew she was 13. Did she look 13? You know what I'm saying? How was they supposed to know how old she was? Did they assume everybody at the party was adults? But you know, 13, a child is a child. I don't care how voluptuous your body is, or how you dress, or how you present yourself. When you get to talking to somebody, you know that's a child. Now, it's loud music, it's drugs, it's certain things that's not going to come to light in a big dark party. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say if that's all they got, then whoop the whoop and whoop the whoop. But it's not giving jail time. You know, let's give him some repercussions. I don't even want him to have to pay. I want him to have to do some community service. So like, get that money ain't gonna mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? He got to feel this shit. if that's what he did and he was aware that this person was underage. That's what they done charge Jay-Z with for now. So what we gonna do is I crack this fortune cookie for Jay-Z. We gonna see what the universe got to say about this. Two small jumps are sometimes better than one big leap. That's what it's telling you, Jay-Z. I feel like that's some good, strong, solid advice for dealing with this situation that you done found yourself in. Your learned Chinese word is climbing. Pa. Your lucky numbers are 52, 13, 11, 28, 41, and 25. I feel like all this goes together in some way. Your learning Chinese word is climbing. You know, people say stuff is, a lot of time people say people was climbing the charts, people was becoming more popular, and so they had to make you go to jail or give you a case so you wouldn't be popular because you climbing the charts. Or they saying that other artists was climbing the charts and it was competition for Beyonce, and so they got rid of those other artists by way of causing them to pass away. And then your learn Chinese word being climbing. I forget sometimes how intertwined with the bigger message that learn Chinese word can be. Well, you're gonna have to see how it plays out. But Jay-Z, two small jumps are sometimes better than one big leap. Yeah, you probably want to do something dramatic to get all this out of the way. You want to do or say something dramatic to get the general public back on your side, but maybe you got to do that in steps. Maybe you gotta not, let the show your hand. If you do it too big all at once, you showing your hand. But you gotta ease up on people. When they put all them crabs in a pot, they put the water is cold. They put it on the stove and turn the heat up. Them crabs don't realize that they being cooked until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And I don't agree with you manipulating and hoogling the general public. Them motherfuckers don't be about shit anyway. Tell them what you got to tell them to get them off your ass. The law needs to do what the law is supposed to do. This is not the court of public opinion. But in your position, you got both of those things working against you. You got the court of public opinion. You got the actual justice system, the judicial branch. And so what it's telling you is you want to do something drastic, but you probably need to do it in steps. All right, Jay-Z. That was your fortune cookie. Water signs. Money is gratifying, not satisfying. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your learned Chinese word is skating. Liu Bing. Your lucky numbers are 49, 28, 51, 26, and 7. And again, water signs. Money is gratifying, not satisfying. Hold on. All right. Yeah, this is the last episode we're going to be able to do. Real fortune cookies. I got to go over there to the place. Fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. To make the cart go, you must grease the wheels. Your learned Chinese word is golf, and Gao Air Fuki Q. And your lucky numbers are 10, 26, 15, 16, 38, and 36. To make the cart go, you must grease the wheels. All right. And that was for our fire signs. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Now, y'all know I don't like to translate the fortune cookies. But I feel like I like that one. I feel like that one was cute. And just just squeeze it up. You might be feeling like it's more that you need to do. It's not more that you need to do. You didn't put no grease on the shit. All right, you did good. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Never forget a friend, especially if he owes you. Yeah, I know a nigga that owe me right now. He said if I send him some gas money, he was going to come drop off some dick. His ass never came. My $25. Your learned Chinese word is fruit. Shui guo. Your lucky numbers are 18, 45, 51, 8, 21, and 43. And again, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Never forget a friend, especially if he owes you. They said he on this fortune cookie. Now your wind sign is, we got one more last fortune cookie in here. What y'all think we should do with it? We just go buy some more? Should we try to do something special? So should Sagittarius get another fortune cookie today since we in Sagittarius season? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Wind signs: Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You will be reunited with old friends. Your Chinese word is sun, S-O-N, air Z. Your lucky words: 31, 1, 19, 53, 13, and 22. Did I read the stuff for the earth sign? Fruit, yeah. Fruit, yeah. This man, he just like a piece of fruit. I just can't wait to bite into him and have his juices just slurping him up, because I sent him some gas money to come to bring the dick, and he never did. That's why my learned Chinese word is dick. That's why my learned Chinese word is fruits, because he needs to bring the dick. Wind signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You will be reunited with old friends. We did it, y'all. That was your urban horoscope experience. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself here at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. I hope you got some recipes that you feel like you can use for life. You always gotta know when to say, I can't take that ride. And call me now for your free reading. It's $40. And that's going to get you a customized recipe from me. Now we know what you trying to achieve. We gonna combine what you trying to achieve, what your resources and opportunities are. Take some ingredients from a recipe. We gonna combine. We gonna consider. We gonna cook that with what you think is holding you back, and the 5 people in your life, the 5 closest people to you in your life, because you are a sum of the 5 closest people to your life. But that's what you get when you call me now for your free reading. It's $40 for 15 minutes, like Geico. Okay. And that was it. We wrapped it on up. I feel like we got to some good recipes today. Tasted pretty good. The ingredients were fresh. The heat was strong. The freezer did what it was supposed to do. We marinated in it. It turned out to be quite delicious, if I do say so myself. I'm glad you joined me here today at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza for your urban horoscope experience. We'll be back tomorrow to do it again. Now, y'all remember, on the 14th of every month, instead of doing your regular daily horoscope, we're going to do your love scope, your love horoscope. On the first day of everybody's zodiac sign, we're going to, instead of doing just their daily horoscope, we're going to do their daily, their love, their money, their career, and their health horoscopes. Okay. So all those are just like one paragraph each. We can do that. We can do that. Now, wrap this year on up. We're going to read everybody's yearly horoscope. We're not going to be translating those. Yeah, I feel like so each one is going to get their own video. It's not going to be one long ass video. Each zodiac sign is going to get their yearly horoscope on a video. It's a little setup that I want to do, some little props that I want to buy to make it look like a New Year function. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. You got your to-do list every day. Consider your to-be list. Be intentional about the person that you want to be. Do you want to be more humble? Do you want to be more meek? Do you want to be more assertive? Do you want to be more stern? Do you want to be more organized? Do you want to be more responsible? Do you want to be whatever it is that you want to be? Make your to-be list along with your to-do list and be intentional about it. All right, what else can we say? Be your beautiful. Make a statement without making a sound. And don't let your fire burn out trying to fit in. It's people out there that need somebody with some fire. If that's you, it's people out there that appreciate that. And things wasn't gonna go along without the person that they like. With Aquarius, if you wouldn't have organized everything, then people wouldn't even got in. Y'all would have been in the parking lot parlaying. Y'all still would have had fun, but that's not what y'all went there for. So, even when people feel like you the boring one, well, I planned this shit out. Hell, y'all didn't even know we didn't get in. Y'all didn't even know I fucked up and had to get a refund and resend the money. All right. Until again we meet, keep it sweet.